We're going to dummy that, let that go right through. Use Gervinho with his pace as well. Traore's going to make that transitioning run in the middle. That's what we're going to be looking for here. Nice little power strike to the near post. Nice little goal right there. Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Adama Traore's card to try out today. This one's a very interesting one because you're looking at a card over here that is absurdly expensive for the type of quality of card that you are getting, right? You're looking at a card that is 5'10 height with high medium work rates, a 2-star weak foot with 4-star skill moves. You're also looking at a player that has essentially perfect pace. His finishing is a plus 15 with a sniper chemistry style, which is, for me, genuinely speaking, is the only chemistry style you should ever give this card, right? You're increasing his dribbling stats that look good in certain areas but aren't in certain other ones, right? Like reactions being low could be a problem, especially depending on the gameplay that you're playing in. And then you give him a plus 5 in composure, so you give him 80 composure, right? You also look at a card that has the 83 short passing with 68 long passing, and you're looking at a card that has okay physical presence. So, right off the bat, the price for this card, not worth it at all, okay? The variable to consider with this card, however, is that you know that Adama Traore is going to get a winter upgrade. Maybe they upgrade his weak foot. Maybe they upgrade his shooting stats significantly in regards to finishing, because he has shot power, but the finishing stats specifically and attacking positioning, like those types of things, reactions needs to be put up to like a 78. Composure needs to be put up to like an 80. If those upgrades happen, this is a really cool concept of a card, because I guess the way that they're doing OTW is that every time a team wins 4 league games, they get upgraded, right? And considering the stats right now, doesn't look too great, but Wolves are a pretty decent team in the Premier League, so if he does get upgrades as well as the winter upgrade, then you're looking at a pretty decent card in that regard, right? So just take that into consideration when considering the price of the card and the way that he is right now, right? And then obviously future upgrades as well, okay? So this is going to be a very interesting card to try out because there's 2 different positions I'm going to try him out in, right? The one that I would particularly use him in, actually there's 3 I would use him in. One of them would be as my right back. I know, it sounds weird, but Adama Traore's card as his right wing back was a really, really fun right back to use in this game because he had attacking presence and he had physical presence. And his defensive stats, even though they weren't there, he was all right at defending. He wasn't too bad, right? However, I think because he's an attacking-oriented player right now, we're going to be playing him in the right cam position, and we're also going to be playing him as the striker position, right? Striker is more for the fun concept. I would specifically play him in that right cam position. So the way that we're going to be lined up in-game, starting off, is going to be with the 4-2-3-1, basic tactics I normally use. We're going to have stay forward on Ronaldinho, but we're going to have Adama Traore playing as the striker. So the reason why we want to play him as a striker is because I want to see what his positioning is like as a striker, right? And then after we kind of figure out what his positioning is like as a striker, you know, we move him to the right cam area, which is where I would specifically play him. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this card moves in game. Hopefully it's not terrible, because 80 for base attacking positioning is not the best. But again, we always think about with these types of cards is the future upgrades that they can potentially get, right? So let's get into a game. Let's see how he plays.
50 appearances with his appearance on the pitch today. One of those players
He definitely feels like a tall presence in game for sure. That's definitely the most noticeable thing. And I'm also noticing that he likes to ask for the ball close. Like he's always in position to receive the ball and then go off of the run like that. Ronaldinho's going to open up the space here. We might score, we don't. So yeah, he likes to, his basic instincts as a player is to come close to the player to ask for the ball. Very quick off the body feints right there, actually.
All he fancies this. He's a single-minded lad. He's going to go for goal.
Nice little goal to Traore right there. Good little dribbling. Take the extra little touches from the free kick tactic. Scores a nice little opportunity right there.
confident in their action.
They are confident, but maybe gives a little chance for the opposition to get in behind.
So in that situation right there, he pushes the back line back from making the run. So he does follow the 3 part of the get inside the 18-yard box part. Let's see if we can get some dribbles here. The thing I like about his card right now is that his dribbling with physical presence is really nice. That part of his card, I will say, is very noticeable because he feels big in game, you know.
Was a foul. The referee's seen the situation. finished. But he can
Good off the ball movement from Traore. We'll get a nice little tap shot, and the goalie does save it. Those situations we may have to do a heel-to-heel just to get past the goalkeeper a little bit right there, because we were a little bit too close to him. But it was very good off the ball movement in the striker position by him to go from the outside and then cut back on the inside.
Ronaldinho. Adama Traore.
Great movement there by Traore. Ball roll touch, get past the goalkeeper, and nice little finish right there. That was really good movement by Traore right there to open up the space. And we do end up getting the rage quit, so not too bad for his first game. As a striker, his positioning is actually not that bad. I did actually enjoy it. His dribbling on the ball with physical is really nice. It is pretty responsive, to be fair, even with the low reactions and such. And I'm always thinking about like the upgrades that he could potentially get and be really fun with. It's just that 2-star weak foot. Like if they gave him a 3-star weak foot in the future, he looks like a really good card with those potential upgrades.
Lucas Hernandez plays alongside Ibrahim Konate at the back.
Really good dribbling right there, actually. He's going to use his pace right there, too. Heel to heel to get past the goalkeeper. Oof. Maybe that one in particular I should have done a ball roll, but I knew that I wasn't going to have the angle on the goalie just yet there. We get a penalty. Nice little dribbling there with Traore. Really, really good dribbling there. I don't know what his penalties are like. I don't know if he has good penalties at all. He has 77, so we could try it with him. There we go. Scored a nice little penalty with him.
Here's Politano. Adama Traore.
I like his positioning as a striker. It's that come close thing that he likes to do. See how he just stays there in position? He doesn't really like progressively push forward. You could see that when he does that as a striker, Ronaldinho goes to occupy his position. But when that happens, once Traore starts to transition forward, when Ronaldinho goes back to occupy the cam position, it does open up space quite nicely. So you do these little small dribbles, right? And then, you know, if he's actually staying central there and using his body, you could open up a little bit of space right there. He's really responsive. That actually should have been a penalty right there. Good off the ball positioning. He's really fast off of that skill move. That should have actually been a penalty because there's no way that he touches the ball there. That right there is just flawed mechanics from this game. That's not a pressure tackle. That's a tackle from behind that the guy just gets awarded for because they never fix those penalty situations inside the 18-yard box. I just like his positioning a lot as a striker. It's actually really good. It's probably one of my favorite I've ever experienced from playing FIFA, in all fairness. In the striker position.
Made that look like a poor pass with a very good interception. Great ball. Is he in here?
I'm very surprised by his dribbling. I actually thought it was going to be like less responsive, but it's actually like really fast. So it's pretty good about his card. So for the second half, what we're going to do is we are going to play Gervinho off to the left side, and we're going to be using Traore in the... Actually, we'll play Gervinho up top. Or no, Ronaldinho up top, Gervinho in the middle, just so we could try out Traore in that right attacking mid position, because I want to see what his positioning is like in that general position.
Traore. He's got some room out here in the wide position. Great chance.
I got really lucky that I got that ball there, but do you guys see how responsive his dribbling actually is in that situation? It was pretty nice, man. We're going to dummy that, let that go right through. Use Gervinho with his pace as well. Traore's going to make that transitioning around the middle. That's what we're going to be looking for here. Nice little power strike to the near post. Nice little goal right there. Beautiful finish. Alright guys, so final verdict on the card for Adama Traore. He's really fun to use, in all fairness. I think his finishing with the sniper chemistry style is a must, by the way, is actually pretty solid. I think his dribbling on the ball was very, very fast, considering he has a good stock in game, good physical presence. His strength was really nice, very noticeable when he got past people. His pace already being perfect is nice because then you can go upgrade the other areas of this card, right? His off-the-ball movement was really nice too. I liked his off-the-ball movement a lot in the striker and the right cam position. So definitely a huge plus in regards to that as well. The thing about this card, though, okay, is that you're looking at a card that is 230k. 230k is literally down to whatever it is they do to upgrade this card. Whether it's the weak foot upgrade, because the winter upgrades are going to come out, and you know Adama Traore is going to be one of those winter upgrades, right? If he gets that winter upgrade, and Wolves, who are a very good team in the Premier League, if they can win 4 games in a row, this card getting upgraded every single time, at some point he's just going to turn into a monster, right? And I'm really curious to see what they're going to do with this card specifically with that winter upgrade. That's the biggest one. But if Wolves can consistently, maybe 2 times get 4 wins in a row, because apparently that's the whole thing with the headliners cards. If he can, you're looking at a very good card, right? 2-star weak foot, they would have to improve him to at least a 3-star, and then you're looking at a card that is absolutely incredible. 230k for his current state, though, way too much. So you would basically be gambling on whether or not EA are going to upgrade the card. That's what the price of the card is about. It's the gamble of whether or not they're going to improve him significantly, okay? So that's going to conclude the video for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know you guys wanted to do the Adama one a lot. I had a ton of fun using him. I had no problem using him. Some cards I use, you guys know, I didn't really like them that much. Like Flashback Sanchez, thought he was super generic, right? But Adama, he was a really, really fun card to use. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.